all the plans that you have for your life and the people around you, people close to you. But you never did mention restitution. There's one fella, $55,000, and the lady that just now spoke, $28,000. And you're planning to build a new house, so where does your restitution fit into all of that?
And are y'all aware there's an ICE detainer?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Still, okay, all right, here we go. Let's see. No. All right, there we go. Thank you.
Mr. Grubleys, am I pronouncing your name correctly?
Yes. Modestus Grublies.
Okay. Will you introduce yourself, your DOC number for the record, please?
774755.
And then say your name.
Modestus Grublies.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm going to read out some information, and at the end, you're going to verify if I'm correct, okay? You ready?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to start with your name, Modestus Grublies, DOC number 774755. You're a first-time felony offender. Your offense is money laundering, 2 counts. Theft over $500, 2 counts. Your sentencing date was 12/5/2022. You were sentenced to 15 years DOC. It was 4 times running concurrent. Parole date is 3/23/2026. Good time date is 9/28/2026. And your full-time date is 6/23/2037. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So I have here that the classes that you've taken, well, before we start, we don't have anybody in support of you today, but we have somebody in, her name is Lisa White. She is here in opposition. We will let her speak. Ms. White, you want to get up and speak? Morning.
I'm here on behalf of myself and Kevin Jordan for the fraudulent transaction for February 2022, amount of $28,000. We feel one of the things is we must use money again, but he says he's going to do restitution, and I honestly don't believe that. I want to point out that this has become very emotional and stressful for all of us, not only for me, as I was the one that did the majority of the transaction for Mr. Jordan, who's my boss. But I was also in contact via chat, through this whole thing. The whole actions look pretty legit. So now, when we try to do any kind of transactions online, you kind of like have to do double work trying to make sure that everything that you're doing is correct. So it's real stressful. It causes more work for me and my employees to make sure that what they're doing anything online is legit. It's kind of like being violated at your home, especially for the amount of money. As far as restitution, I honestly don't think that will ever happen if he gets released. Especially the fact that he's, going not coming back here. My understanding, I think he should serve his time. I think the time that the 15 years should be served, because that's just the way we feel. We feel that because we just don't think that we'll ever see our money again. We're a business, we don't take that lightly as far as losing that much money on something that we really thought was a legit purpose.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for coming here today. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Grublies, would you like to tell us in your words why you're incarcerated and why we should release you early?
Due to my language barrier, I wrote down some notes that would help me this day, and my family did wrote emails on Monday for supporting me. I want to ask you that you received them.
It was sent Monday?
Yes. my brother and my mother send the emails to parole board at la.gov.
Okay.
We'll review the packet. Just go ahead with your statement, please.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good morning, everybody. I took full responsibility for what I did, and now I understand that my actions was wrong. Communication skills kept me out of trouble, helped me express myself, and I stayed around positive people that want to help me and help themselves. I did a lot of group exercises in the dorm that really helped us feel better and healthier. My mom and my brother has been supporting me all the time while I was incarcerated, and they still supporting me, and they will support me mentally, emotionally, and financially. My general comments to you are that I feel that I should be paroled because I finished Steve Hall intensive substance abuse program. I finished anger management class. I finished domestic violence class. I finished parenting class, substance abuse class. I read a lot of self-help books. In rehabilitation, I learned that substances are bad and anger and domestic violence is horrible, and that you have to be positive towards family and others. I took this prison sentence the positive way, mentally, physically, and emotionally. I strengthened bond with my family and communication skills. I learned that my actions not only affected me, but my family, community, and friends and loved ones. I learned that I was wrong. I read a lot of books. I did a lot of studying towards better future. I feel clear as ever before. I can think clearly. I did partake Bible study and meditation and fitness. I stayed planning my roofing and landscaping future businesses. I'm planning to build a new house for me and my family. I have also developed problem solving skills along with learning how to express myself. All these things help me learn about myself, how to keep myself on the right tracks as a person, and to take myself from ever being incarcerated again. At the time when I took wrong actions, I wasn't thinking about myself, but through incarceration, I have changed my thinking and behavior have changed too. I follow the rules and help myself and others for the sake of good. Dear board members, at this time, I would to thank you for this opportunity today, for allowing me this time for ability to express not only all that I have learned and accomplished during my incarceration, but all the ability to show you as well for this hearing and express to you how I feel and what it means to me be better for myself, family, and friends, and the community. It is my most sincere prayer and hope that you would not only trust me, but also the things that I learned from my treatment and classes during my incarceration with Steve Hall Intensive Substance Abuse Program, that you will allow me to put these tools I learned to work by allowing me the blessing of parole. Thank you for your time and consideration upon my release.
Thank you very much. Staff in the room, do you have anything that you would like to say to us, add?
This is Lieutenant Roberts. We have not had any behavioral issues from him at all. So there's no disciplinary or anything like that. And he was in the program, and Shyshav could probably speak a little bit more on his behalf.
What he said is correct. He completed 9 months of Steve Boyle as well as domestic violence training. And I have no record of any treatment write-ups for him while he was here.
Has he completed the 100 hours of pre-release?
I do not believe so. Do you think you've done that somewhere else? Pre-release?
No.
Okay. I don't think he has.
How about GED?
GED, I tried, but they stopped doing this over here, right? Yes.
Yeah, it's starting back up.
Oh yeah. I tried, but they stopped it.
All right. And are y'all aware there's an ICE detainer?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, today, your case is assigned to me, and I've listened to all of your accomplishments, which are wonderful.
Thank you very much.
And all the plans that you have for your life and the people around you, people close to you. But you never did mention restitution. There's one fella, $55,000, and the lady that just now spoke, $28,000. And you're planning to build a new house, so where does your restitution fit into all of that?
I have a lot of experiences in landscaping and roofing businesses. So I will start work as soon as I get adapted to the community, and when I start feel better, and I will start work and pay restitution.
Ask you something, because you did mention the consequences for this behavior to your family.
Yes.
You talked a lot about that, which is very good, but I didn't hear you say what the probable consequences were to your victims that lost that amount of money.
I did wrote down, and I understand that I committed a crime and took full responsibility for it. I would like to apologize to my victims for what I've done. I'm sorry. Being incarcerated, I learned a lot about myself and others. I learned that to understand what's wrong and what is right in life. I learned that this is not the life I want to live. I want to live a good life. I learned that family and friends are very important to me and also to my victims. I would like to be with my family. And rehabilitation program helped me see that drugs and domestic violence is horrible. I learned to be patient and polite towards society and public. I'm ready to seek employment and work and have a fresh new start and pay my victims restitution. And to come back home to my loved ones. Thank you for helping me become a better person.
Thank you very much for reading that. I appreciate that. I don't have any more questions. I want to say that you have complete opposition from law enforcement and the AG. And then Mr. Robert mentioned the detainer. Does anyone else have any questions, Mr.?
I would like to know how, when, and why did you come to the United States?
I came to the United States in 2021 and as a tourist, and what happened was that my bag got stolen with my property, and that's what led me to get in trouble.
Okay.
Mr.
I have a
Bauer?
question. What were you taking the money for? What did you need that money for?
I really didn't mean to steal it, but I did, and I feel bad about it. And at the time, I wasn't really thinking about myself or the others, that I'm affecting them the wrong way. And I just learned that I won't do this again. And
My question is, what did you spend the money on? Why did you steal it? What did you spend it on?
I just on everything, on rent, on a lot of it got missing, and I couldn't hold on to them because my property got stolen.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Is the panel ready to vote?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm the lead, so I'm going to vote first today. And I'm going to vote to deny your parole based upon strong law enforcement opposition, victim opposition. You do have a detainer. So those are my reasonings. Ms. Ledoux?
My vote would be to grant to the ICE detainer and have him deported immediately.
Okay, Mr. Barra,
I'm going to concur with Ms. Ledoux, grant to ICE detainer only for deportation and order he pay restitution to the victims in the case as ordered by the judge in the court.
okay. Today you have, your parole has been denied. And you heard the vote of Mr. Barra and Ms. Ledoux to grant you to go to ICE for deportation and to pay your restitution. And then I voted to not grant you parole either. So that concludes us